You know how in 2001 HAL 9000 went off the deep end and tried killing everyone on the space station? Did you ever wonder about maybe the monolith caused HAL to lose it and try to kill everyone to perform a task given by the giant space lab? Probably not, but it was some of the first things I thought of after I finished Observation. I most likely am making a disservice to the game with the comparison, since on its own it's a rather grand adventure OS simulation game. You are Sam, a space station operating system rebooted back to consciousness after a strange event has flown the space station and the people in it to the other side of our known galaxy. Your memory cores are corrupted, you can barely move your vision as you slowly and gradually try to take the station back under control, while trying to twine together what the absolute fuck even happened. Keyword here being slowly. Your main way of exploring the station is at first using the cameras connected to station systems to access documents, hatches, laptops and whatever you can to gain access forward, and again, figure out what was going on in the space station before everything went blue screen.
We've got something going on up here that, well, I hope I'll explain a lot about how it's been.
The other way you gain later is the use of spheres, which at the start felt a bit unwieldy. Doing a bit more precise navigation was a bit tricky, and bumping the surface a whole lot while trying to find out where exactly I was supposed to go to. That trouble doubled when going outside of the station, which doesn't happen a whole lot, but was a loss for longer than I cared to admit to when I did. You wouldn't think it happening in such a small space, but somehow my navigation skills got jammed up in the station. Still, the languid nature of the game doesn't make it any less enjoyable. It is still very well paced and dense with its sounds and visuals, the story keeping you on the edge as you can only wonder what's going to happen next. Even more so as you're trying to figure out which side of the interpretation debate you're going to be on what actually happened. The most I can complain about the game are minuscule nitpicks at best. On occasion the game might linger on with a dramatic scene a tad too long. Noticed a graphical glitch at one point, the main human lady's model looked a bit uncanny valley. I would highly recommend turning off the bloom in the options so you can actually see anything. I mean hey, I almost feel like I should commend them for having the options. I just sometimes feel lucky that in the indies there's even an audio slider, let alone in a Nintendo main game. If a solid sci-fi mystery is up your alley, I would highly recommend getting Observation. I would just recommend it for the unique gameplay and the way a tense story is told. It's not every day when you get to play a damaged OS and aren't just immediately slaughtering everyone in the near vicinity.